Is it just me, or does everyone seem to have a blueprint or cookie cutter solution that promises to help you hit that six-figure mark? But all they really do is leave you spinning your wheels with a strategy you don't know how to implement. But what if I told you the real key to the growth that you want isn't following someone else's formula, but building a system that works for your business your way? If you're ready to stop chasing success on someone else's terms and finally get the results you want and deserve, then this episode is for you. Welcome to the Mind Your Time podcast. I'm Shannon Baker, your coffee-loving host and business strategist. Each week, I will share practical insights and bold strategies for six-figure entrepreneurs looking to clean up their back office and create streamlined systems. The weekly episodes will help you take control of your time, scale your business, and create success on your own terms. So grab your cup of coffee or your favorite beverage, and let's dive into today's topic. I know you're tired of spinning your wheels in your business. You're doing your best to get everything done, including taking care of your family. But no matter how hard you work, no matter how early you get up, or how late you go to bed, you still feel like you're stuck in the same place and you don't know how to get better results. Believe me, I know that feeling all too well because I've been there myself, pushing and pushing, but not seeing the progress that I knew I was capable of. This left me wondering if I should just give up this whole entrepreneur thing and accept the fact that working for someone else would just make life easier. But I really knew that that wasn't going to make me happy because I did that too. It's been almost a year since I left my last day job, and I was miserable pretty much the entire time that I worked there. But that's a story for another day. But part of the reason that I can't work for someone else in that traditional 9-to-5 setting is because my brain is constantly generating new ideas. My clients are the same way, and I'm pretty sure that you are blessed and cursed with this same ability as well. I mean, we're all creatives, just at different degrees and at different levels. So at one point, I just started collecting all of these great ideas into one place because they were really becoming a distraction. By the way, I have my clients do the same thing, and I suggest you also create one place, whether it's in notes on your phone or somewhere else, that you can gather all of those so-called, and I say that in air quotes, great ideas as they come up to you so that you can evaluate them later. But anyway, I created a Trello board called Ideas to Consider many years ago, and I still use it to this day. When I first, really got into building this business, I was listening to a lot of podcasts. So I would get many ideas and that list would grow and grow. And it still happens today. But what I also had to do was create a vetting process to evaluate those ideas and see if it was really a good idea or something I needed to just forget about. And I must admit, a few of those ideas turned out very well, like launching this podcast and creating some very specific downloads that are now part of the resource center inside of the Mighty Society membership. And then there is my pass on it list, which has quite a few things as well. That Trello board has been key to helping me pick the right goal at the right time using my power process. But that wasn't always the case. I mentioned that I was listening to a lot of podcast episodes. And while I still do that, I have reduced the number of different podcasts that I listen to. Now they are much more strategic for me. I was really looking for the next best thing that would help me turn some of those so-called great ideas into reality. So I read all the books, I started way too many courses, and honestly, most of them bored me to death. And I just kept binging podcasts, hoping for a breakthrough. I won't even tell you how many freebies I downloaded. But even after all of that, I was still stuck. Nothing moved my business forward the way that I wanted. What I found was happening is that there were way too many voices in my head. So I ended up feeling really totally frustrated with the whole process. And I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. I've spoken with so many other entrepreneurs who have gone through the same thing. They feel scattered. They're inundated with information, overwhelmed, and they're not sure of how to implement what they're learning or what they've already learned. They've got clients, but they're not always the right ones. They've got business coming in, but they're so busy that their personal lives are suffering because their calendars are overbooked and they're disorganized. They can't figure out how to get their personal calendar and their business calendar to work together. So instead, they feel like their personal life and their business life is constantly clashing. But the truth is, they want clarity in the way that they're running their business, but they don't have the time or space to figure it out. Are you feeling like that too? Well, here's what I realized about this whole thing. We don't just need more information. When you reach the tipping point between startup mode and the growth phase of your business, something shifts. It's no longer about gathering more tips and strategies and tricks or downloading more freebies. You need something deeper and more intentional. You need personalized one-on-one support, a person to guide you through this new phase in a community that understands what you're going through. And most importantly, you need systems that are going to help you operate at a more efficient level. And that's why inside of the Mighty Society membership, we use the 4 phases of a small business owner's journey roadmap. It guides you through each stage of your business journey. It's designed to help you identify where you are right now. So whether you're just starting out, you're beginning to grow and you're establishing your systems, or you're getting ready to scale, that roadmap will help you identify what you need to focus on next. And each phase of this journey comes with its own unique challenges. But with the roadmap, you have a clear path to follow and you won't have to guess what's next. The beauty of the roadmap is it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It can be customized to meet you where you are in your journey right now so you can successfully launch, grow, and build a strong foundation in your business for sustainable success. Now, in the growth phase, your business is generating more revenue, which is wonderful. But that also means that you need to invest more so that you can get organized and start automating your processes. That's how you're going to create sustainable growth without burning out. And this is actually the area where many, if not most entrepreneurs, hit the wall. You're no longer in that scrappy startup phase where you can just wing it. You need to start implementing processes and implementing tech tools, i.e. creating systems that will allow you to scale so you can streamline your workload and focus on your big picture goals. And the best part about this phase is you're in the perfect position to start building your own platform so you can share your expertise and strengthen your brand. But that also takes time, resources, and paid support. I've learned from experience that this is also when it's time to start investing in experts. Free resources are fine in the early days when you're bootstrapping, but if you want your business to grow, you have got to get some skin in the game. And I know that that can be hard to accept because we're all used to DIYing our way through a lot of things. But trust me, you cannot afford not to invest in this stage. The sooner you do so, the faster you're going to see results and you'll be less frustrated. Not to mention, this is actually going to save you money. And that's why I'm so passionate about creating a space for women entrepreneurs, especially to get the support that they need without having to wait for years to get the detailed steps they need or get tied up or bogged down with a 6-month-long group program. I know you don't have the time or capacity for that because I don't. Now, if you've been following my journey for a while, you know I'm a big DIYer. I've invested in way too many courses, coaching programs, and resources over the years, and I've learned a lot from many of them, honestly. But here's the thing. While courses, books, and podcasts give you some of the pieces you need to build your foundation, they're missing one critical element, the how. It's not enough for you to just have a strategy. You need detailed step-by-step guidance that actually gets you results. And the hard truth is you're going to hit roadblocks because everyone does. And if you're like me, even though you're great at figuring things out on your own, there are going to be times when you need someone to step in with their expertise, which is not yours, and say, here's how you can navigate through this successfully. For example, I have been listening to Stacey Harris's podcast from when she had pink hair till now. Her business is Uncommonly More. We've been connected for years, and I've listened to her podcast for years. When I decided to get serious about using my podcast as a sales tool for business growth, I knew Stacey was the expert I wanted to work with. So when the time came, I did not hesitate to invest in her guidance and book a podcast strategy intensive with her. And I do this once a year, if not more. Stacey gives me exactly what those online courses can't. Personalized, actionable steps that are tailored to my podcast and are based on my goals. She has helped me to see what I didn't even know I was missing. It wasn't about consuming more content. It was about strategically using my podcast to grow my business and align it with my services. And that experience changed everything for me. In fact, the changes that I've made to the podcast after working with Stacey the first time led to a complete rebrand of this podcast, and it really helped me get clarity in my business services. And it was because of that clarity that I was able to really build out the Mighty Society membership, which is now one of the main ways to work with me in my business. And the best part, everything I do in my business now is aligned and strategic. I'm not spinning my wheels anymore, and I want that for you too. I want you to have space in your calendar and be able to use the resources that you already have right now to strengthen the foundation of your business so that it can grow. But here's the thing. I really want you to be present when you're home with your family. I want you to enjoy your weekends, to unplug when you're on vacation, and still have your business operating smoothly and making money while you do that. But you have to have systems in place for that to happen. And this is where a lot of people get stuck. When it comes to building systems and growing a sustainable business, cookie cutter solutions and blueprints don't work. You can't copy and paste someone else's strategy and expect it to work for your business because your business is unique and it requires unique systems that are tailored to your specific needs. So let's break this down a little bit more. Building effective and efficient systems means creating processes that help your business run smoothly and efficiently. It means you document the way you do things so you can automate what you can, which frees up your time. And a sustainable business, that's a business that can grow without burning you out. It's a business that works for you, not the other way around. The reason cookie cutter solutions will never work for you is because they don't account for the unique needs of your business, and they definitely don't account for the way that your brain operates. Every business is different. Every business owner is different. And while a course might give you a high-level strategy, it's often too generic to actually help you implement those strategies based on your specific situation. Not to mention, you have to pay extra for the how part. And that's one of the biggest reasons I've never created a one-size-fits-all course. I don't want you to just get information from me. I want you to have the support that you need to actually implement some steps and get some results. And let's be honest. How many courses have you started and never finished? You get excited, you dive in, and then life happens. Life be lifing. Then suddenly that course is just another thing on your to-do list that never gets done. I've been there. I can't tell you the number of courses I have that I've only completed 35 to 45%. You don't need more of that. You need real hands-on support from a real person and not a chatbot. So how can I help you create the business systems you need? Well, you already know I provide a ton of tips and strategies here on the podcast. You can binge listen and make progress on your own. Absolutely. That's the way that I create my episodes. And if you're a self-motivated DIYer like me, that's going to get you part of the way there. And I am happy for you. I've achieved one of my goals. But here's the thing. If you're serious about making real progress and reaching your goals, at some point, you're going to need more than just the free tips and strategies I share on this podcast. That's why I created the Mighty Society membership instead of a course. I am passionate about helping purpose-driven entrepreneurs like you simplify your business operations, get organized, and create sustainable growth so you can reclaim your time and achieve success on your own terms without sacrificing what matters most to you. The Mighty Society is a resource center designed to help you organize your business, take control of your calendar, set the right goals, and connect you to a community that will support you every step of the way. So inside, you're not going to find long, boring videos or endless piles of information, but what you will find is real hands-on support, resources that you can use and get immediate results, and then you can take action so that you can get where you want to be. And the best part is, this doesn't have to take you hours every week to get things done or see progress. I know you're busy, but what if I told you that by setting aside just 30 minutes a week, you could make real, tangible progress in your business? That is all it takes. In the Mighty Society membership, you will get access to curated resources that help you work smarter, not harder. So you don't need to spend hours trying to figure out your systems. Everything you need is there, ready for you to use. But just by setting aside time each week, you will be amazed at how quickly you start to see results. This is what Krista had to say about the Mighty Society membership.
The Mighty Society is a great resource for anyone who's just starting to build out the systems in their business. I love that the videos are stripped down to just what you need to know to get started, so you can save hours of Googling and YouTubing. When I first joined, I started looking around a little bit inside the membership, but mostly I was able to go straight to what I was looking for because it was so easy to navigate. I could find just what I need when I needed it.
So as you can see, the membership isn't just about learning concepts. It's about rolling up your sleeves and actually putting those concepts into practice together to get results. You'll also get direct access to me, and together we can customize solutions so that they fit your business. And that's whether you're just starting to streamline your processes or if you're ready to scale. And you're not alone. The Mighty Society is all about community and collaboration. So you'll have access to me and a group of like-minded women who are going through some of the same challenges. The support you'll find inside is priceless, and it's something that you won't get from a course. So let's talk about where you are right now. You've been working hard, juggling everything, but it feels like you're going in circles. Your calendar is overflowing, your systems aren't working, and instead of your business growing, you're feeling overwhelmed. You're tired of putting in the effort, but not seeing the results you know you're capable of. And you don't want to keep sacrificing your personal life, your time, or your sanity for a business that's supposed to give you freedom, but it isn't. The solutions we've discussed today, streamlining your operations, automating your processes, and building systems that actually work for you, are what will actually help you finally break free from this chaos. Imagine waking up every day knowing exactly what needs to be done without the stress of figuring it all out on your own. Imagine being able to step away from work to enjoy life without everything falling apart or something falling through the cracks. That's what systems will give you. And the Mighty Society membership is what you need to make it happen. It's not just more information or another thing to add to your to-do list. It's about having a personalized step-by-step guide to build a business that supports the lifestyle you want and to connect you to a community that is there to help you the entire process. So if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels and start making real progress, the Mighty Society membership is the most logical first step. It's the solution you've been searching for to finally get the support, guidance, and systems in place that are going to allow your business to grow without you having to sacrifice everything else. And let's be real. If you keep doing what you've always done, you are going to keep getting the same results. So why not try something different? Why not invest in the support that you need to finally make progress? So if you're ready to get organized, reclaim your time, and create a sustainable business that grows without burning you out, then the Mighty Society membership is the solution you've been looking for. Head over to theshannonbaker.com/membership to join today. And if you want to talk to me to get some questions answered or just see if this really is a good fit for you, please schedule a call with me so we can talk through it. A link to my calendar is in the show notes. Let's work together to build the systems that you need so you can focus on what really matters. Don't wait any longer. Your business deserves this, and so do you. I can't wait to see you inside and help you get the lifestyle freedom that you've been waiting for. Thank you for tuning in this week. Remember, just listening to this episode will not get you better results, so I challenge you to break the mold and take action today. If you're unsure where to start, book a call with me to get your questions answered about the Mighty Society membership or anything else that I mentioned. A link to my calendar is in the show notes. Not ready to take that step yet? No problem. Be sure to connect with me on Instagram at _Shannon Baker. You can ask me your questions there, or let me know that you enjoyed the episode by taking a screenshot, sharing it, and tagging me. Now, if you haven't already grabbed my free audio masterclass, why don't you just start there? It's a great first step to assess your back office on your own. And this masterclass provides valuable insights and practical steps to help you organize your processes, reduce chaos, and improve efficiency. Go to theshannonbaker.com/audio masterclass. Now, if you haven't left a review for the podcast yet, please do so. I would love to hear from you. And it's an easy way to show some love to the podcast and help me reach more small business owners who are ready to defy the status quo. I can't wait to hear from you. So until next time, keep calm and streamline.